Alright you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Benjamin J, and this is the home and the hub of anything and everything manga and anime related in my life. Now, if you guys are new around here, I just started getting into manga and anime towards the very tail end of 2018, pretty much 2019, and as we are headed into 2020, we are coming up on a year that I've been in this community, and I've just now started to collect and read manga on a consistent basis. Now, if you guys missed my previous episode, my last manga haul, a card should pop up roughly somewhere around here. Go ahead and check that video out when you have the time. Now, if you have been watching any of my previous videos, you guys know that I always ask for recommendations down in the comment sections below, and this video is no different. Now, the unique thing about this video is that I actually listen to you guys' recommendations, and you will recognize a lot of the titles that you will see throughout this video tonight. So without further ado, I do not want to keep you guys here any longer than you have to. Let's go ahead and jump on into today's video. Alright, so before we jump on into today's video, I do want to say one thing is just thank you so much, like I said in the intro, for your guys' recommendations. It really does mean so much to me. And a lot of these manga volumes that I bought here tonight are 100% blind buy recommendations. I haven't even read I haven't read one page of them pretty much, and I bought them just because I know you guys are really passionate about this. If you guys are leaving comments on videos and so on and so forth, so I trust your recommendations, and I hope that all of these are successful, and I hope to do more videos like this where I just blind buy some of your recommendations and let you know how I feel about this. But you're not here for that, you're here for the actual manga haul itself. So let's go ahead and start with series number one, and that would have to be volumes 1 through 10 of Vinland Saga. So here's volume number 1. Now, from my understanding, this is a series that's quite violent and follows the main character, who's probably this character right here, although I'm not quite sure. I know that this series is about Vikings, and it is very violent, like I just said. So it does sound like it's a long, epic journey. I didn't know it was still ongoing. It's actually still ongoing, so food for thought for you guys that are jumping into or wanting to jump into Vinland Saga. It's still ongoing. I think the volumes, they're really spaced out. They're not coming out all too frequently, but it's probably worth the wait. I love that these are really high quality. It was my first introduction to Kodansha, so yeah, I can't wait to jump into this. Let me know down in the comment sections below what do you think I should expect from this and what your thoughts are overall in the series. Please no spoilers as always, but yeah, so here's volume number 1. Let me find volume number 2. It's gonna be here. I have all of them right here, so yeah, here's volume number 2. Now, you guys would have seen these 2 volumes if you watched my previous manga haul video, so of course links to all the videos that I talk about of mine today will always be down below in the comment section, so go ahead and check those videos out when you have the time. Here's volume number 3, and the artwork looks cool. Now, I don't know, you guys could let me know. I didn't do a quick Google search. I actually just got home from a business trip, but I didn't do a quick Google search before doing this. I just kind of turned the cameras on. Makoto Yukimura. Is this his first series? Does he have more work other than Vinland Saga? I don't know, but here's volume number 3. So here you go on that. I love the fact that these are hard shell. I love it, I love it, I love it. It feels really good in the hand. I'm not gonna lie, this was expensive to collect. I mean, I dropped some serious money on manga. I just wanted to collect a whole bunch before the holidays came because I know, I mean, with gifts and, you know, flying back east and so on and so forth, I usually drop quite a bit of money on the holidays, and I know that Right Stuff has a huge sale, so I'm gonna drop even more money on that one. But I wanted to collect a good amount of reading material for the holidays to come in the cold LA winter nights. I know LA cold, right? It's gonna be like 70 degrees, but still that's cold for us. So where's volume number 4? I don't want to get, you know, just lost in babbling here. Here's a volume number 4. Man, the artwork looks so good on these, you guys. I mean, it's just absolutely impressive. I really can't wait to jump on into this. I hear that there's a lot of character development in this series, which I absolutely love. I know that it's a pretty high octane, high action series, and here's volume number 5, here we go. So yeah, that being said, yeah, I can't wait to actually jump into this series. So let's quickly just show the rest of these covers here. Volume number 5. Yeah, like I was saying before, I don't really know. Here's volume 6. I don't really know if the price point warrants collecting all of them at once or if you should wait for a sale. I actually got these on sale. Right Stuff was having a massive sale on Vinland Saga stuff in Kodansha Comics, and they happened to have volumes 1 through 10 on sale, and not 1 through 10. I bought one on Amazon. Where's volume number 7? Here, just continue. I bought volume number 1 on Amazon, but the rest I got on Right Stuff on sale. So I paid full price only for one of them, pretty much. So here's volume number 7. This one looks cool. Yeah, I wonder what this thing is, but yeah, man, I really cannot wait to jump into this. I have yet really to hear one bad thing, one negative review about this series, so that's why I was comfortable dropping quite a bit of cash on this series. So that was 7. Here is 8. Here we go. Oh, this looks just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Here's 8. Look at that, you guys. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So here's 8. The volume's like stacking. There's judging by the thumbnail, you guys know this, but there's just books everywhere. Here's volume number 9. Here we go with this one. Now this one looks real cool. I like the cover on this. Now I know you shouldn't judge a book on its cover, but I mean, come on, you guys know what I mean. It's Vinland Saga. Come on, come on. All right, cool. So volume number 9, and wrapping things up with number 10. I don't know when number 11 comes out, but it's not out. This is an ongoing series. So here's volume number 10. Here we go with this. Yeah, just look at this. Freaking look at it. Oh my God, yes. So more to come on this. Of course, when I finish this, expect a full video on this. I'm pretty sure there will be a couple videos on this series. I know there's a word for shonen that isn't like One Piece. It's more serious and more geared towards adults. I don't know what that's called yet. Oh gosh, I was just reading it online what that stuff's called. I forget, but I think this is seinen. Is it a seinen? You guys let me know down in the comment section below, but this is probably an adult version of a shonen. I can't wait to jump into it. It's right up my alley. So let's not spend any more time on Vinland Saga. Let's go ahead and move on to number 2. The next series, of course, is, I just bought the first volume because I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I've heard nothing but great things about this. The unique thing that really sold me on this was that it's a series about adults and adult problems. And of course, you know, a lot of anime and manga is geared towards the younger audience, whether it be middle school or high school, or you know what I mean? It's more or less that setting. So I was really keen to get something more or less about adults and, you know, the adult perspective on things. And of course, I am talking about 20th Century Boys, Urakawa, nothing but great things. Let me know down in the comment sections below if you've read this one. I am eager to get this one started. I kind of want to start this weekend, but as you guys know, I am a man that likes to finish what he started. So I'm gonna finish Maid-sama and Uzumaki, who's on my bookshelf. That is on my bookshelf right over there before I jump into this, but this will be the next thing that I think I read. Quickly moving on, I don't want to spend too much time on that one just because I only got the first volume on that, so let me know down in the comment section below what you think of 20th Century Boys. So moving on. All right, so the next series, moving on, is a shoujo series. I bought the first 2 collector edition volumes of Fruits Baskets. Here we are. Now, volume 2 did get a little scuffed up in the mail from Right Stuff, as you can see down there in the corner. I am in the process of returning it. Here's volume number 1. Probably should have shown you that first. This is Yen Press, and it was my first purchase from Yen Press, but not my only purchase, as you guys will see in a second. This is a shoujo series based around this character and her relationship with the Soma family. As you can see, some of the characters here. I believe it's the Soma family, right? Am I right? Let me know down in the comment section below. I only watched a couple episodes of this on the anime. I knew I was gonna like it right off the bat, and this just happened to be on sale on Right Stuff, and I was like, you know what? Let's get volumes 1 and 2. If I really, really like it, then I'll probably just end up getting the rest of the series. So more to come on this. Let me know down in the comment sections below if you guys have read Fruits Baskets, watched Fruits Baskets, and what your opinion is on this series. But here it is, volumes 1 and 2, collector's edition. I cannot wait to jump into this one. So moving on. Now, this series right here is the first series I've ever bought that came all wrapped up and that had explicit content and with the little parental advisory stickers on it. And of course, I'm talking about Berserk. Now, this series I've heard nothing but violent things about, which should be awesome. I can't wait to jump into this. I love a good violent series. I don't know what that says about me. Like, what is that? I'm not a violent person. I mean, look at me. Like, I'm not a violent person, but I mean, I've heard nothing but great things about this series. This is, of course, this is Dark Horse. You can see volumes 1 and 2 here. They're still wrapped. I have not opened these. Only because I want to collect a few more volumes in my collection before I start reading this. 2 volumes I can blow through pretty quickly. So, you know, I want to get at least 10. There are a lot of volumes out for Berserk. I mean, I think it's in like the upper 30s right now. So yeah, this is going to be a minute before I have all of them or I'm current with it. Is it done? I don't even know if it's done, but I cannot wait to jump into this one. So as you guys can see, volume 1 and 2 of Berserk. So moving on. Now, this series is probably like one of the most highly recommended from you guys. I had to pick it out. Now, I'm not current with it. I bought up to volumes 5, as you guys know if you saw my previous unboxing video. Of course, links down below in the description. But here is volumes 1 through 5 of Demon Slayer. Here we are, yes. I cannot wait to jump into this series. I mean, the artwork is beautiful. Oh my God, look at that. Are you serious? Now, disclaimer, I did start watching the anime on Crunchyroll and it is so good, you guys. Oh my God, it's freaking amazing. I mean, I come home, start putting some dinner on, maybe practice a little bit of guitar, do what I gotta do, and you bet your bottom dollar that I'm gonna be watching some Demon Slayer that night. In fact, I'm probably gonna watch some of it after I shoot this video. That being said, I haven't started the manga. I'm probably just gonna get current with the manga so I can pick off where the anime leaves off, wherever that is. But so far, so good with the anime, and I know I'm gonna like this series. I just know I am. So I have volumes 1 through 5 here. Let me just show you some of the artwork here. Here's volume 1. We just saw that one. Here we are. This looks so good. It's a shonen series. And the dynamic between these 2 main characters right here is absolutely phenomenal. You guys gotta check it out. This is awesome. It's a very cool shoujo. Probably runner-up for the best series so far that I've seen in 2019. Here we are. Here's a volume number 2. Look at this art. Are you serious? So far, I believe that is the main antagonist. I forget his name, but that's the main antagonist. So here's volume number 2. Here we are, volume number 3. This guy is freaking hilarious. Total crybaby, but like low-key super strong. Oh my gosh. And that's another thing I do want to mention. This series is funny. It's really funny. Like, I caught myself laughing quite a bit through the anime. So that's another thing. All right, so here's volume 4. Another funny character. He's like the strong brute character here in the series that, you know, maybe isn't the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree, but, you know, definitely cool once you get to know this character. And volume 5. Look at this artwork, you guys. Are you serious right now? Oh my God. Oh, total badass. Total badass, by the way. Here's volume number 5. Here we go with this one. All right. So I know that Demon Slayer is a huge hit with you guys. You know, I had no problem blind buying this. In fact, I'm starting to watch the anime, so it's not even like a blind purchase for me. So before I start reading this, I am going to get current. So I have, I think, 5 more to go. Either 9 or 10 just came out. So whatever it is, I'll get current with this and expect a video on this really soon, okay? All right, moving on. So this next series comes recommended from a couple of manga tubers and anime tubers out there, because I bought this in an actual physical brick and mortar store. I was looking for something based around adults. I picked it up at the same time I actually picked up 20th Century Boys. So the same time I picked up this manga right here, I picked up this one. It's about a girl, I guess, trying to rekindle her sex life with her husband. And honestly, I'm now getting to the age in my late 20s where, you know, I'm not seeing like couples really struggle in terms of like marriage, but my friends are now getting married or have been married for a little while, like having kids, buying lawnmowers and all sorts of stuff. And I just thought this would be an interesting manga to read. I haven't read it yet. This is a one and done, but I know I'm gonna like it. This is right up my alley. And of course I am talking about Secretly I've Been Suffering About Being Sexless. Look at this. This is really interesting. I am gonna read it this weekend and have a video come out on it next week if you guys are interested on it. This is Yen Press, I believe. Yeah, this is Yen Press. So I am very interested. If I can read the back for a second, I think you guys might like this, but this is, I'm just gonna read the back. So, Togame and her husband, so I'm assuming Togame and husband, are happy, in love, and want to have kids. There's just one problem. Their bedroom has turned into a no-bang zone. Okay. With her raging libido frustrated by her beloved hubby's practically non-existent sex drive, Togame is climbing the walls in search of release. Left to her own devices to get her fixed, will fulfilling her needs spell doom for Togame's marriage? So I know this is going to be an interesting read. The only problem I have with this is that it's like 15 bucks and it's a pretty thin volume, as you can see, but nonetheless, a good story is a good story, and we need to support the industry, so I'm all about that. So I had no problem actually paying full price for this. I think this is gonna be a really good read, so keep a lookout on my channel for a video on this. Okay, so moving on. Now, this series was, I just bought, it's a total blind buy. I bought it based off of recommendations down in the comment sections. When I read the back of this, it reminded me a lot of Tokyo Ghoul, which is, you know, one of my favorite manga of all time. I think it's a wonderful story. If you haven't checked out Tokyo Ghoul, please check out Tokyo Ghoul. It was the first manga that I ever actually read. Highly recommended. I am gonna do a video on Tokyo Ghoul sometime. It's near and dear to my heart. It's what got me into anime in the first place. And this is why I picked up volume number 1 of Happiness. Yeah, so let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about this one, but this was fairly priced. I did not pay full price for this one. And yeah, so I figured I would just check out volume number 1. I do expect it to be like Tokyo Ghoul. If it's not, let me know down in the comment sections below, but I can't wait to jump into this one. So quickly moving on. Wow, I bought so much manga, you guys. This is crazy. Okay, so we're down to our last 2 series, but there's a lot of books here. So this one is a shoujo series, kind of. I like this series a lot. I watched the anime, everything that's out in the anime, and I think that the manga goes further than the anime currently. And of course, I am talking about volumes 1 through 11, which I believe is current, although you should fact check me. You could and you should fact check me on that actually, of The Ancient Magus Bride. Here we go. This was a series that I absolutely loved the anime on, whether it be the whole plot line with Chise, or the music, the aesthetic of the whole thing. I loved it. I watched this at a time in my life where I was sick. I couldn't get up off the couch. I was going through some medical problems. I had just finished Tokyo Ghoul, and this was a awesome watch. I wanted to support the author. This is my first actual 7 Seas product. So let's go over each one individually. Now, I haven't read the manga, like I said, but I have watched the anime. So here's volume number 1. The art style looks absolutely amazing. Like I said before, this is my first 7 Seas production, and we'll see how it goes. So here's volume 1. Here is volume 2. Here we go. Now, I went through returning nightmares with this. Oh my gosh, Amazon gave me so many crappy copies of this, but you know, what can you do? It's Amazon. At least the returning process was pretty easy. So here's volume number 3. Here we go. Let me know down in the comment sections below if you guys have read Ancient Magus Bride. Have you watched it? Let me know. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on this one. Here's volume number 4. The artwork looks absolutely stunning. I mean, look at this. This looks incredible, you guys. It's basically, it's like a shoujo meets like magic world mixed in with like weird science and magic and so on and so forth. I mean, it's interesting. I would really recommend this one. Here is volume number 7. I just really like the aesthetic of this anime and manga. It's been a while. I know it's like a year, but like it's been a minute since I actually saw the series. But yeah, I can't wait to jump into this one, honestly. Here is volume 8. Here we go with this one. here is volume number 9. So let me know down in the comment sections below if and when here in the volumes between volumes 1 and 11, where does it go past the anime? So here we are with volume 10. Now, for sure, I think we're past the anime here at volume 10 because I don't really recognize what's going on here. I don't really recognize any of those characters. So yeah, let me know down in the comment sections below if you have the answer to that. And here is the most current volume that's out right now, volume 11. And I definitely don't know what's happening out here. I'm assuming that Chisei is going to school somewhere. But yeah, we'll see where the series goes. I can't wait to read this. I know for sure this will be the next shoujo shonen thing that I probably jump into after Maid-sama. And I think that's how I'm gonna like proceed through how I read these volumes, is I'm probably gonna have one shoujo and one shonen or other one that I go through. But yeah, I like getting my dose of shoujo, at least for now. I seem to be in that phase. So that's the Ancient Magus Bride. Let me know down in the comment sections below how you guys feel about this series. I really did enjoy it when I watched the anime a while ago, and I wanted to just get caught up with the series, see what's going on, see where the story goes, and I expect a video on this one. Definitely expect a video on this. So quickly moving on, let's go to the penultimate keyword of the day series here before the last one. Now, this, of course, we are talking about all volumes of Maid-sama here. So here we go. Let me lift this up. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, so of course, this is volumes 1 through 18. Now there's 2 volumes in each one of these books here. They're Viz 2-in-1s. Now, I used to think that this was the be-all and end-all of shoujo. Here's volume number 1, which you guys saw in my first unboxing and manga haul video. So here's volume number 1. I know that a lot of people don't like this series now, and I don't know why. Why? It's adorable. Why don't you like this series? Like, maybe was it too mainstream at a certain point, and you're just like too cool for school? I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't like this, but this is great. So far, I'm on volumes 5 and 6 right now, so I've completed volumes 1 through 4. So basically, I've read these two. And it's good. It's about the main character here. Her name is Misaki, and the lead male role is Usui. And basically what ends up happening is she is the student council president of her class, but she has a secret, and the secret is that she works at a maid cafe, and she wants to keep that a secret, and she was doing a pretty darn good job of it until Usui pops up, who is like the heartthrob of the high school. All the girls want to be with him, but for some reason he has her eyes, or his eyes rather, set on Misaki. And it's an absolutely adorable relationship between the two. Right now, where I am in this series is you can tell that she is starting to like him. It's just she's like fighting it for some reason. And you know, personally, I don't know why you would be ashamed of working at a place like a maid cafe. And Usui does make a lot of comments about that, but her secret right now is safe with him and, you know, a couple more people now that the story's kind of been progressing a little bit. But I don't want to spoil too much. If you haven't checked out Maid-sama, check it out. It's written by Hiro Fujiwara. She is, I think this was her first big break. And she has the most adorable interactions with the audience inside of these volumes, and it's just an overall fun read. Like if you like shoujo, you're gonna like this. You probably know about it. If you're not into shoujo, yeah, I don't think I'd pick this up because there's like, this is a pure shoujo in my eyes. Like, so, you know, if you're not into shoujo, don't pick it up. If you are, definitely pick it up if you haven't already. So let's continue on. That was volumes 1 through 4. Let's go through 5 and 6 that I'm currently reading right now. Here we go. Oh wait, no, actually, I think 2 nights ago I finished 5 and 6, and I'm actually on 7 and 8, actually. The bookmark might be here. Yes, so the bookmark's right here. I'm on 7 and 8 actually. So look at this art, yo. Hiro Fujiwara really is a wonderful author. I recommend it. I really do recommend this series. So here's volumes 7 and 8. Here is volumes 9 and 10. And I'll be honest with you guys, I ordered all of these off of Amazon. I paid full price. This was the first complete series that I bought. and they came in incredible condition. I didn't have to return a single one of these, you guys. I mean, like, look at this. I mean, look at that. It just came perfect. Amazon did a really good job shipping these, so that's great. So here's 9 and 10. Here is 11 and 12. Look at that. Oh my God. Perfect. And here is 13 and 14. Yeah, this cover art is just so good. Man, honestly, if you guys like shoujo, please check this out. You know, I don't know how you feel about this one, but you know, me, it is total guilty pleasure. Look at this. All right, and here is the second to last one, volumes 15 and 16, nearing the end of the series here. Boom, look at that. All right. And volumes 17 and 18, here's the final ones. Here we go, here's the final one. Boom. And I mean, the artwork is great. I mean, look at this. I mean, that's crazy. Look at that art. Oh my God. Okay, cool. So yeah, if, like I said before, if you're into shoujo, check it out. If you're not, I don't think you're gonna like that one, but if you have guilty pleasures like me and you like reading shoujo on the side, don't worry, your secret is safe with me, but go ahead and check this one out. I think you'll like that. Moving on to our final series of the night, which I think you're gonna find it kind of shocking. Okay, so the final one of the night is a series I did not expect to like. I watched the anime, the first episode of it after work one day. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna watch something new. But this is a series, yeah, I did not expect to like this one, and I didn't expect to buy all of the manga that was out. It is a Yen Press series, and let's talk about, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Here's volume 1. Yeah, so this story basically follows this story basically follows the adventures of the main character here, Belle Crenel, and yeah, so he joins the family, this girl's family, and she is a god. So I think they're all based off of like ancient gods. I don't know from where. I'm not like that well versed in like world history to be like it's like Greek gods or, you know, whatever. I mean, I don't know, but you'll recognize the names. Yeah, so he joins her family. We find out in the story that she's kind of like, not like an outcast, but she's like kind of in the god's eyes, she has sort of been pushed aside at least a little bit, but she is nonetheless a god, and gods have families that they build up, and they have humans that join the family, and so on and so forth, and that's where he comes in, and he has the unique ability to get strong really quickly. And I think that's pretty interesting because we all have that ability in real life. And I know that's a cliche to say, but we all have the ability to get very strong through willpower. Not like how he does in the series, obviously, but this is a really interesting series. I didn't think I would like this. I don't want to jump in too much about it, but in the first episode, in the first manga, he ends up getting saved by this character, and here's the cover for volume 2. And of course, she is the girl that we are looking to get in the manga. Of course, there is the rival here, but I think it's more for comedy. I think Belle is going to end up with his character right here. But yeah, honestly, check this series out. I know if you're like, you know, here are the spines of them. I know you might be like, yo, are you serious? This is a trashy series. It's not. I don't think it is. I think this is a really good series. So check it out. Let me know down in the comment sections below if you have already. But here's volume 3. Highly, highly recommended. I know you can buy the light novel of this, and there is a lesson for you guys. There is a difference between a manga and light novels. Now, that might be a extremely amateur sentence that just came out of my mouth right now, but I learned the hard way. I bought all of these on Amazon as light novels, so I had to return all of them. Do you know how weird it was to go to the store and like return 13 novels of Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? It was a weird experience, I'll tell you that right now, but I ended up fixing it, and I got all of the manga instead of the light novels. Nothing against light novels, I just wanted to read it in manga form. This is Yen Press, like I was saying before, so highly, highly recommend this series. I very much recommend this series. So, I didn't get this on sale or anything like that. I paid for this full price, which is okay. It wasn't crazy. It's about 13 bucks. For 13 bucks, I would like it to be a little thicker than this, but hey, what are you gonna do? A good story is a good story when it hooks you. So moving on. I mean, look at this art, you guys. I mean, it looks pretty darn good. Here's volume number 6. I think this is still in the anime, so if you guys, you know, want to see if you'll like this, of course there is an anime up on Crunchyroll. You guys can go ahead and check that out. FYI, I'm not into those illegal streaming sites. I do play music every once in a while, and I do like to support artists as much as I can. And from what I know about the anime industry, I'm gonna talk and show the volumes, but this is, you know, volume number 7. But from what I know about the anime industry is they need a lot of support. It's not, I mean, it's thriving, but it's not flourishing, I guess, which is interesting wordage right there. But if you can support the artists, please do. And I know there's an argument for, you know, realistically how much is streaming it on Crunchyroll, supporting the artists. It's probably not that much, but it's better than illegally doing it. But nothing against you if that's what you do. This is volume 8, I believe. Yeah, this is volume 8. Yeah, this is volume 8. I mean, this looks crazy good. Are you serious right now? This volume feels different than the rest of them. Yeah, I don't know, this one feels a little tougher for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, here we go. Volume number 9, and I think volume number 11 just came out, so I am gonna have to pick that one up, or it just became available for pre-order. I don't know. I got some email from Right Stuff, so we'll see if I end up actually ordering it this week or not. I highly, highly, highly recommend this series. Really cool character right here. And here we go. This is the most current one that's out right now. This is volume number 10. So here we are. Very hip, very cool. All right, you guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for sticking around this long and watching till the end. If you guys are, thank you so much. It means a lot to me from the bottom of my heart. I do wanna take a second and express my gratitude towards you guys. We just hit 60 subs literally minutes ago. Over the past 2 weeks, my watch time has skyrocketed, and my sub count has just continued to go up consistently, and it really does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. I'm new in this community, so I know I'm probably saying a lot of embarrassing things, but truly this is an absolute joy and something that I look forward to every day after work. I get to come home and flip through a page or two of manga, and I love it. I'm really digging all of the recommendations and getting to interact with you guys. And on that note, if you guys have any recommendations for me, please go ahead and leave them down below in the comment section. I love interacting with you guys. This is a pretty good display of what I like and what I'm into right now currently, so let that be your guide when you guys are recommending stuff to me, although I'm always open to wildcards. So I think we're gonna wrap it up here. If you guys liked today's video, go ahead and hit that like button so I know that you guys are watching and I can continue to make more content just like this. If you guys wanna stick around for more content, of course, always hit that subscribe button. I have a lot of videos planned coming out. The next one I am very excited to shoot. So this leads into an interesting point before I let you guys go. What do you guys want to see? Because I have so many video ideas, but I also want to like have an open discussion about this. What kind of videos would you guys like to see? I am watching anime, and there are some anime that I don't read. I just watch, and we can talk about that, or so on and so forth. What kind of videos would you guys like to see me do? So let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to have that discussion. So I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. My name is Benjamin J, and I will see you in the next episode. Good night.